My question to you is, do you think BigHit's and K-pop's training system will translate well to American contestants on this show?
No. I don't think.
I don't know if it'll work, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna feel very intense. Welcome to his favorite K-pop show, DK News.
Danny Kim,
David,
lots and lots of
hot ass tea.
First off, Girls' Generation is rumored to come back, and GOT7 has come back.
And second, there's a cancel train going on in Korea
no.
about school bullying, and a lot of celebrities, including actors and K-idols, are being exposed at the moment. This is getting updated real time.
And last but not least, BigHit announces new boy group with Universal Music. BigHit is getting into the American music market now.
Okay.
And on to the
First news.
Girls' Generation is coming back, or reportedly. A report from numerous industry insiders excited the internet on February 19th as news broke out that second-gen legends Girls' Generation is discussing a possible comeback. One source stated that the members are in different labels, but they have quite a good relationship. In fact, they've been like meeting regularly, you know, and they've been like shouting each other out. They had like a reunion party and stuff. And they've been discussing about making an album, says this source. This source went on to say that the 8 members have been talking about a comeback sometime in May or June of this year, and are even trying to do music show promotions, even though they're all in different companies now.
That's great.
Last release they had together as a group was in 2017 with their LP Holiday Night. So it's been about 4 years since their last release as a group, and everybody's excited. Meanwhile, SM Entertainment came to be the party poopers as they put out a statement saying nothing has been confirmed.
Well, that's what everyone says before something happens.
Now, another big news of legends coming back is none other than GOT7 dropping Encore, the group's first track since their departure from JYP Entertainment. The members have been doubling down on the group not disbanding on their social media. They've been posting all about it. And the release of Encore after their contract's over just confirmed that they're not gone. So GOT7 is still here as a group, and I was wrong. So I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, I told you it was insensitive to talk like in that manner. And for some reason you edited out my part that me saying that GOT7 was going to come back.
David said they would come back. I said they would not come back.
And I said don't make any promises, and look where you are right now.
Congratulations, GOT7. I'm excited to see them back as a group, and I'm also very, very excited to see Girls' Generation come back because they are in my heart my favorite idol group of all time. That was like the time period where I resonated with, you know, the most.
Yeah, you were the demographic,
right? I was a high school kid, and then SNSD drops G, and then 소원을 말해봐.
Also in the military as well.
Holy shit, man! Those like 1-2 punches. That was my favorite era of Girls' Generation, and that got me like super into them. I was super obsessed with Yuri, so I'm very excited to see them.
She went to the same school as us.
What's your favorite era of Girls' Generation?
Girls' Generation? I think I'm not a big fan of Girls' Generation. I respect their work. I like the Run Devil Run era. So like I'm in a different, you know.
You're like the next era. After the Genie. Yeah. Very excited. Girls' Generation, please come back. And on to the next news. Oh boy.
Okay, so we have some long news coming here. This is pretty harsh. There is a cancel train going on, similar like the Me Too movement in regards of school bullying in the Korean entertainment. Before we go into this piece, we would like to clarify that all of the controversies to be mentioned in this piece are ongoing at the moment, and the allegations made haven't been verified legally nor officially. So excluding some of the cases of which the offenders admitted their actions, all of them are rumors and allegations that were reported tons of times by Korean news. First off, For a while, the biggest news in Korea was about the volleyball twins, Lee Jae-young and Lee Da-young, being exposed for school bullying in the past, and an anonymous post on the internet community exposed the twins by making a list of what they did to the victim during their school years. The post stated that there were 4 victims and listed more than 20 cases of school bullying, which included threats involving knives.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, man. That was fucked up.
Also, apparently the twins insulted the victims by saying that they were dirty, smelly, and also went as far as insulting the victims' parents. That is one rule you don't cross.
No.
Yeah, the victims went on saying that they were physically scolded, abused, and had to give money to the twins. Furthermore, the twins made the victims massage them turn by turn. The team apologized on behalf of the twins, saying that the twins had admitted their past, and the team went on to indefinitely suspend the twins for future games. However, after this, just like the Me Too movement, many people started exposing other celebrities in the entertainment industry. The next target was supernova actor Jo Byung-gyu, who appeared in Uncanny Counter and Sky Castle. There were allegations of him practicing school bullying while he was in middle school in New Zealand. Yeah.
We're going global now.
Yeah. However, Jo Byung-gyu's management swiftly reacted by saying that the allegation was totally false and would act with legal measures. The management successfully acquired a confirmation sign sheet from the initial poster that he or she acknowledged all the damage and legal faults that were caused by him or herself, and thus is regretting. Afterwards, all the posts related were deleted. However, even after this, the controversy still lives because another anonymous victim posted that he or she was looking for legal consultation and is collecting evidence and testimonies from other victims from the New Zealand school. Jo Byung-gyu directly stated on his social media account that he would soon clarify his stance and urged his fans to wait. And on to the next allegation. Reportedly, there was another exposing of a singer called Kang Hyun. Kang Hyun appeared as a contestant in the hip-hop audition program High School Rapper 4.
This guy.
Yeah, but he was soon exposed to have had a sexual assault record. The victim came out exposing that she was sexually assaulted in Kang Hyun's recording room and that he had never apologized after. Due to the controversy, Kang Hyun stepped down from the program, and yeah, no news for him. Now, you would think this was it, but here's the most recent allegation.
This breaks my heart.
And the biggest. Currently, G-Idol's Soojin is under fire for allegations of school bullying as well. Once again, clarifying this is all allegations and reported news from Korean news, which has no verification for the time being. An anonymous netizen A posted on the 20th stating that she could not wait anymore due to her rage, and netizen A exposed that Soojin allegedly had made A and her sister and her friend come to the bathroom and slap each other's cheek.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Allegations went on claiming that Soojin sent messages to people that A's sister is to become an outcast, an official outcast in the school. And A went on saying that Soojin's current image is disgusting to her, and my sister feels the pain every time when her songs are played somewhere, and now she's on TV. I will keep on revealing her actions in detail within today or tomorrow. Netizen A revealed KakaoTalk post that allegedly showed Soojin had stolen others' school uniforms, demanded money, and hung out with students that rode motorcycles, including drinking and smoking. However, this post is currently deleted. Cube Entertainment came out with an official statement saying that they have confirmed with the original poster and concluded that there was a dispute, or rather a fight, between Soojin and netizen A, but the allegation towards school bullying are all false. Cube asked for the spreading of misinformation to stop for the sake of G-Idol and the other members as well, and warned that they would make full legal measures towards anyone who posts misinformation with malicious intent.
I hope this doesn't count as misinformation.
No, we're
just reporting
actually reporting both sides, and we're clarifying
yes,
constantly that these are all rumors and nothing has been confirmed. The situation seemed to be calming down for a while, but another netizen C came out after Cube's statement stating that she was another live victim and witness of the happening, and the person opened her school record book and said that Soojin had allegedly bullied and demanded money from several people at the school. There were more alleged claims made, such as Soojin being scolded by the teacher for wearing short skirts and coloring the victim's padded jacket's logo with a pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
After all these allegations, Soojin directly came out herself this time.
Oh,
And
shit.
Soojin admitted that the bad rumors had always followed her throughout her school years due
Yeah.
to her non-student-like dressing style
Okay.
and smoking out of curiosity a few times.
Mm.
She said that she experienced being lost during her school days and had never smoked ever since.
Okay.
Also, she admitted that she was embarrassed about her behavior. However, she went on saying that she was suffering from unfairness and felt victimized by the false accusations about the school bullying issue. Soojin stated that she and the poster used to be very good friends, but fought because of the friend not keeping her promise several times. This fight resulted in insulting, and her older sister called Soojin about it, but Soojin ended up apologizing and just hung up the phone, and that was it. Moreover, Soojin fully denied all allegations point by point. 1. No violence. 2. No motorcycle riding. And 3. No texting and making anybody an outcast. And 4. No stealing school uniforms. 5. No stealing any other stuff. Also, in the midst of all these allegations, there was extra information about Soojin allegedly, reportedly assaulting the actress Seo Shin-ae.
That was insane.
But Soojin also included that she had never even talked to Seo Shin-ae before. While you might think this was all over, the actress Seo Shin-ae now suddenly posted a mysterious Instagram story with the words, "None of your excuses." This phrase is currently trending on Naver right now because Koreans don't know English and they're wondering what that means.
That's a good phrase to
None
learn.
of your excuses.
None
Yeah.
of your excuses.
Yeah. I know you might be overwhelmed by now.
Wait,
Don't
this is an end?
Don't leave because I told you there's a canceled train and this train is like long. So unfortunately, the canceled train doesn't end here. This morning, several more posts of exposing celebs came out targeting figures such as Kim Dong-hee from Itaewon Class and Extracurricular and 17's Mingyu. The allegations surrounding Kim Dong-hee were that he smoked in classrooms and slapped handicapped classmates and made weak kids to massage him. His management instantly declared legal counteractions against these rumors, saying that the rumors were all confirmed to be false 3 years ago, and this time it was just a repost by an anonymous person. For 17's Mingyu, the poster revealed that he or she got courage from the recent post and decided to expose him. Allegedly and reportedly, Mingyu was in the Iljin bully circle, and the circle had constantly bullied the victim. The poster allegedly claimed that Mingyu threw cola bottle caps at the victim and laughed hilariously at him or her. Also, there were alleged claims that Mingyu demanded money and dragged the victim to the rooftop and bullied him or her, and so. The poster revealed certain pictures to prove his or her authenticity. Now, we would like to clarify again and emphasize that these allegations / rumors are all ongoing at the moment and is getting updated really fast, real time. And there are no legally confirmed facts. We just don't sue us.
Well, we'll talk more on Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/DKDKTV.
We'll give you the updates on the after show. Right.
Actually, we didn't even talk about the other big thing that was happening. Gil from Lee Sang and Infinite Challenge.
Yeah.
He was also exposed. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. People are not on the same page right now because there's so much news.
Saying shit about IU, Changia, and all sorts of stuff.
And also I think I saw news about IU coming about her personal experience being school bullied in the past. So there's a lot of angles in this news, a lot of other news as well. Patreon.com/DKDKTV after show. In the midst of this, the Korean public seems to be riled up about anything slightly related to school bullying as a chain effect after the volleyball sisters.
They really started it.
Celebrities being exposed are not on a good position with the public opinion at the moment. Currently, everyone who is being mentioned is taking turns trending number 1 on Naver. People are now urging other victims to expose other K-pop idols and entertainers / celebrities that have been involved in school bullying in the past. National consensus is that school bullying cannot be forgiven, taking that the victims live traumatized and scarred for the rest of their lives. Therefore, the fame earned without an apology or taking responsibility of the school bullying actions should be taken away. So yeah, that was very long.
Wow.
But this seems like a whole new Me Too movement regarding school bullying in Korea. I think a lot of idols might be shuddering. I think a lot of celebrities might be scared.
I think labels will also be asking their idols, hey,
Yeah,
any of you guys
they would have an emergency meeting right now.
We need to talk right now because
if anybody had anything to do with school bullying, raise their hand.
We need a PR plan right now. Usually the cool kids.
Right.
I'm not saying all celebrities are bullies or anything, but usually the cool kids are the bullies.
Even in my school,
right?
Even in like the middle school ages, like the cool kids, the hot shots, that were had good appearances, that had good physical, physical features. The ones that were in the athletic field
and were outgoing and had a good personality.
Those end up actually some of them end up very successful in the K-pop industry or like in the athletic industry.
So I think a lot of people will be scared if you look at it in another direction. This person, like this celebrity who was part of a bully circle, maybe he or she was just doing that out of peer pressure, because when you're a kid, it's very difficult to say no, like this is wrong to your friends. What happens is if you're like looking good, if you have a good look, like a physical appearance, and if you're like the cool kid, if you have those vibes, like the celebrity vibes, the bullies come up to you to recruit you. Right? So it's either that or you get bullied. So maybe they had a tough choice on their hands. I'm not defending them, but I think
that doesn't justify. I've seen cases of very popular or athletic kids in school that didn't care about being in circles or didn't care about bullying and just were diligent with their own jobs.
That's true.
Yeah, there are people like that. So it's your choice on to become inside a circle or a bully. So
from the victim side, there's like a lot of terrible things. I mean, like just from looking at the list of allegations and like the claims, like massaging and making them hit each other, that's just like fucked up. That's like you're on a power trip because you think you're the cool kid. Smoking, riding motorcycles, I don't know. For me, like those seem like extracurricular activities.
I don't know. Because of this chain effect, like a whole cancel train is happening. It's becoming harder to distinguish which one is true or false. All the entertainment companies are saying this is all false, but the victims are coming out one after one. So like people are confused right now. Right now, currently, they are siding towards the victims because the victims are the ones that should be heard initially. But at the same time, because people are getting confused, they're like, okay, I'm gonna stay neutral for a while.
And a lot of people are like that.
Since there's so many cases, let's wait for both sides to come out and share their stories, or something legal or official comes out.
We'll see.
And the tricky thing is, it's very, very hard to prove that bullying actually happened because there's like no like surveillance camera footages. You're not gonna get a win in the court, because there's only like testimonies and so.
And at the end of the day, I think like the people that are exposing have less of power. Probably.
Like they don't have good lawyers and stuff. So
Well, there you go. More updates will be posted on the after show. We'll talk about it. That's happening at this time below on patreon.com/DKDKTV. And on to the next news. Let's lighten up the mood a bit.
Okay.
That was depressing. BigHit announces new boy group. Yay. With Universal Music Group.
UMG.
Oh boy. Okay, so some big industry news hit on February 18th as BigHit announced that they will be partnering up with Universal Music Group, or UMG, in debuting a new boy group in 2022. BigHit's global CEO Yoon Seok-jun stated that this new boy group with UMG will debut through a global audition program partnering with American media companies, and it will be on air in 2022.
Wow, that's very fast.
So it's on American TV.
Okay.
Through this project, BigHit will be responsible for training and creating content for fans and communicating with fans through Weverse, while UMG will be responsible for the music production and global distribution of that music. And while it was coined as a global audition, most reports are indicating that the show itself will be mainly focused in the United States market, and that the artist will also be active mainly in America. I don't think this will be like a K-pop group per se. Now UMG, if you guys don't know, is the biggest music company in the world. It has about 32% of the world's music market share. So that was in 2019. It's considered one of the big three, like Sony, Warner, and UMG. So there you go. That's like Big Hit with a big company, biggest company in the world, partnering up. So it's very exciting. Meanwhile, artists under UMG are also planned to join Weverse. UMG has an amazing lineup of artists, huge names, including Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish. So we might see them on Weverse.
That's gonna be weird.
I don't think we'll see them on Weverse, but we do have a few UMG artists already. They joined like a few months ago, like New Hope Club, Gracie Abrams. They're already on Weverse, and we're expecting more artists from UMG definitely to come on the platform. My question to you is, do you think Big Hit's and K-pop's training system will translate well to American contestants on this show?
No. I don't think.
I don't know if it'll work, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna feel very intense. We've seen what happened with Enhypen.
Right.
No, not Enhypen, but Island. A minority, I guess. Were worried about their mental state because they were under so much pressure. I mean, I guess that's how auditions are universally, but still, the K-pop system is a little bit more intense. So we'll have to see what kind of system Big Hit is actually talking about. But I hope there's more creative freedom and more like individual freedom in the show.
I think K-pop training system fits very well with the Korean culture.
Yeah.
Right? Because Korean culture is extremely competitive. Even if you're not a K-pop trainee, like, you know, K-pop trainees train really, really hard. But an average high school student also goes on the same regimen with studying. Like, I used to go to school at 6 a.m. and then come home at 11 p.m. Like, that's the shit that normal Korean people go through. So we're accustomed to being trapped and just training all day.
And also the nature or the characteristics of the people as well. While Korean people are okay with, you know, sacrificing
human rights.
Human rights and themselves. People in America are very protective of their rights, and individualism is very strong. Also, I don't know what to expect of the outcome of the show. I'm confused on whether they're trying to make like a One Direction or like a K-pop group, or
it's a boy band. I think it's gonna be like a One Direction, but they said global, so like maybe they'll take contestants from Korea and, you know, some other parts of the world. But it'll mainly be an American artist, is what I'm seeing.
So very looking forward to the show. We should do an after show for it
in 2022.
We're gonna do an after show for Kingdom as well.
Right.
So did you check how the Big Hit fans are reacting to this news?
I only checked the Korean side. There's no Big Hit fans in Korea, really. Like, it's mostly they're fans of the artist. And I think most fans of the artist do not like the fact that Big Hit is, you know, going to these different ventures. Because they feel like their artists are not being supported enough, and they're like, you know, swaying their attention all over the place. But I also see some comments saying like, oh, like this means that, you know, we can have a potential collaboration with, I don't know, BTS and Billie Eilish or something like that. So it opens doors. It also disperses the assets and the attention of the company.
Honestly, I think what Big Hit is doing is amazing. I think what they're doing for K-pop in Korea is amazing. They're broadening the music industry. They're opening the doors. And it's the influence of K-pop in Korea itself is expanding so much due to Big Hit.
Even though I don't like the platform Weverse and I don't like its service, I do wish it to be well, because what Big Hit is doing right now is really revolutionary in the music industry, in the Korean music industry especially, where everything's centered around, you know, the TV stations, and they had all the power, and they're taking that power away from the TV stations and to themselves, to the label itself, and they're creating something that's mainly for the artists. It's really changing the market, and it's really changing how people think about K-pop and how it works. So yeah, good luck, Big Hit. I'm not a shareholder on Big Hit, by the way. I'm an SM shareholder.
Big Hit stocks went pretty high.
Really?
Because
how
of this.
high is it?
It went like, it recovered half of its price.
Like
more than half of its price from the initial
price. Anyway, there you go. We'll talk more about this collaboration and Big Hit stocks in Patreon after show, patreon.com/DKDKTV. Also, we'll give you the bowling updates. You get to chat with us live, and we hear your discussions and arguments. So please go to this link below, and also go to this time below, and we'll see you there. Bye bye.